International Day of the Girl Child 2025. Imagine a world where half of humanity is denied its voice. Imagine girls, full of dreams, potential, and ambition, confined by invisible walls of poverty, discrimination, and violence. This is the reality for millions of girls across the globe today. It is a stark truth that demands our attention, our empathy, and immediate action.
Globally, 133 million girls are out of school. That is more than the entire population of many countries. Millions of young minds, filled with curiosity and creativity, are being denied the fundamental right to education. And it is not only about learning mathematics or science. It is about learning self-respect, confidence, and the ability to shape one's own destiny.
Education is only the beginning. Health and nutrition crises compound the problem. Nearly 8% of adolescent girls aged 10-19 remain underweight, a figure that has only slightly improved over 3 decades. Malnutrition in adolescence does not just stunt physical growth, it impairs cognitive development, reduces energy, and makes young women more vulnerable to disease. Meanwhile, self-harm has become one of the leading causes of death among adolescent girls worldwide. Behind every statistic is a story. Girls who could have been leaders, innovators, scientists, teachers, and creators, lost to despair, neglect, and systemic failure.
Violence against girls remains alarmingly high. Nearly 1 in 4 ever married or partnered adolescent girls aged 15-19 have experienced partner violence. These are not abstract numbers. These are lives marked by fear, pain, and oppression, often in the homes and communities where they should feel safest.
Child marriage continues to be a pervasive crisis. Globally, 1 in 5 young women aged 20-24 was married as children. When a girl is married young, her childhood ends prematurely. Education ends, opportunities vanish, and health risks soar. Maternal mortality, domestic violence, and generational cycles of poverty become inevitable consequences.
Crisis and conflict exacerbate these issues. In areas torn by war, displacement, or natural disaster, girls face heightened risk of sexual violence, exploitation, and forced labor. Yet, even in the most challenging circumstances, girls are stepping forward as leaders, organizers, and innovators. They are on the front lines, addressing climate change, leading community initiatives, and demanding justice.
This year's theme, The Girl I Am, The Change I Lead, Girls on the Frontlines of Crisis, emphasizes that girls are not just victims. They are agents of transformation. They are leading in schools, communities, and nations. They are creating solutions for global problems while still navigating personal struggles. From young activists demanding climate justice to entrepreneurs creating local innovations, girls are showing the world that leadership has no age and no gender limit.
With just 5 years remaining to achieve the 2030 Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, no country has met even half of the targets crucial for adolescent girls' well-being. Failing to act now jeopardizes the future, not just for girls, but for entire societies. Every girl denied her rights today is a lost opportunity for tomorrow's progress, innovation, and leadership.
Consider education. Nearly 40% of adolescent girls do not complete upper secondary school. Schools are more than classrooms. They are safe spaces where girls learn to think critically, explore opportunities, and develop self-confidence. When girls are kept out of school, the consequences ripple through generations. Families lose future income, communities lose leaders, and countries lose innovators. Education empowers girls to make informed decisions about their health, careers, and families. It equips them to fight injustice and advocate for change.
Health is equally critical. Malnutrition, poor access to reproductive health care, and gender-biased medical treatment continue to threaten adolescent girls. Change must be accelerated.
Violence and early marriage remain persistent threats. In conflict zones, the risk of child marriage and sexual exploitation skyrockets. Girls are often forced into roles they are not ready for, with lifelong consequences. Mental health challenges, including depression and anxiety, are widespread but largely ignored. Self-harm and suicide remain leading causes of death among adolescent girls.
Yet amidst these challenges, hope exists. Girls are leading change. Around the world, they are creating climate movements, founding NGOs, mentoring younger children, and participating in political decision-making. From the slums of India to refugee camps in Africa, girls are innovating, inspiring, and influencing global conversations. The world must listen, support, and empower them.
Investing in girls is not just morally right, it is economically and socially intelligent. Studies show that every additional year of education for girls increases their future earnings by 10–20%. Educated girls marry later, have fewer and healthier children, and are more likely to engage in civic leadership. Communities with empowered girls experience lower poverty, reduced violence, and greater innovation. Supporting girls is supporting humanity itself.
The International Day of the Girl Child, observed on October 11th, is more than a symbolic event. It is a call to action. This day reminds governments, organizations, communities, and individuals that girls' voices must be heard and acted upon. It is an urgent plea to provide safe spaces, access to education, healthcare, and opportunities to thrive. It is a rallying cry for gender equality and justice.
As we reflect on the Beijing Declaration of 1995, the first global policy framework to specifically address girls' rights, and the UN resolution of 2011 that established this day, we must remember that progress has been insufficient. While some gains have been made in education and awareness, millions of girls remain invisible, marginalized, and unprotected. Action is needed now, not tomorrow.
To every girl, your potential is limitless. Your voice matters. Advocate for policies that remove barriers. Fund programs that empower and amplify voices that are too often silenced.
In conclusion, the girl you see today is not merely a child. She is a leader, an innovator, a change maker, and a force for global transformation. But the clock is ticking. The world cannot wait while girls are denied their rights. Every moment counts. Every girl empowered is a future society strengthened. Every opportunity given is a life transformed.
Let us stand together, amplify girls' voices, support their leadership, and invest in their futures. Because when girls thrive, societies flourish. When girls are empowered, the world moves closer to justice, equality, and sustainable progress. The time is now. The need is urgent. And the girls of today are ready to lead the change.
The girl I am, the change I lead. Today, let us empower every girl to lead.